answer to these questions and more can be found in the 25 Body Type System.
Dr. Mein's system is so comprehensive, and she has such a vast amount of knowledge that her system is just much deeper and much more comprehensive than way beyond anything I've ever seen.
What I learned from my body type has helped me in every way. This is off the charts, amazing. It's simple, it's easy to use, it's fascinating how you can be like a lot of other body types and yet different.
I think overall her book covers just about everything.
The 25 Body Type System allows you to find the diet that works for you. By knowing your body type, you know what foods are going to support you. This maximizes your energy, your vitality, and your overall health. Following the diet that's appropriate for your particular body type allows you to increase your energy, your stamina, your all-over sense of well-being. The problem with low-calorie diets is it puts the body in a starvation mode. When you're in the starvation mode, once you've started to eat food again, the body prepares for the next famine by putting on not only what you lost, plus a little extra. This is why dieting doesn't work.
When I actually eliminated only 2 foods from my diet, what happened was I lost 10 pounds. And I wasn't even trying to do it, and it was so simple. Within 2 weeks, I lost 10 pounds. So I thought that was pretty phenomenal, and it really proved to me that the body typing system really had a lot to offer.
What I should be eating on the days where I'm following that and I'm being, really good about it, my energy level just picks up, and probably the day following. And on the days where I stray from the list of foods and I go and kind of eat, fall back into the pattern of eating gluten and the things that I shouldn't be eating, I definitely, tend to be more sluggish.
Knowing my children's body types has made a big difference in helping me raise them to understand their needs, especially in the morning. For my 6-year-old, he's a thyroid. Dairy isn't good for him in the morning, so now he gets almond milk in the morning, and dairy helps him sleep better at night.
For me, I had digestion issues on and off, kind of chronic, intermittent, I'd say, for 30 years, and those are completely gone.
A common concept is when it comes to losing weight, what we want to do is we want to reduce our fats. What I found is that there are certain body types, like the gallbladder, for example, that will actually gain weight if they decrease their fats too low. Reason for this is you need a certain amount of your essential fatty acids in order to digest protein and carbohydrate. Probably the major differences between the various different body types is what time of day can you eat fruit. For the stomach body type, if they eat fruit in the morning for breakfast, it disrupts the digestive system, so they're not assimilating the nutrients as well as they should. Whereas other types, like the adrenal, are better off eating fruit in the morning because it stimulates the thyroid and gets the metabolism moving. There are certain body types that do not digest protein well in the evening, like pituitary and pineal, for example. If they eat more protein later in the day, the body is not able to handle it at that time, so it will store it, and it will store that as excess weight, as excess fat. There are certain body types that do very well on vegetarian diets. Others require more protein because it takes a lot of energy to convert a vegetable protein to a protein that the body is able to use. This is why, of the 25 different body types, half can be vegetarians, the other half are better off eating a denser protein like fish as another protein source. There are certain types that do well on vegetarian diets. The adrenal body type is one that can be a vegetarian. Another type that's very similar is a stomach body type. The stomach body type is one that needs dense protein, and this is a type that does well with steak. Whereas the adrenal body type, the steak will stimulate the adrenals, and this will produce a higher cholesterol production, which is why the American Heart Association says if you want to prevent heart disease, don't eat red meat and don't eat eggs. Certain food combinations make a difference. For the kidney body type, for example, it's easier to digest eggs if they add tomato. This is why the kidney body type typically will put ketchup on their eggs or eat salsa with their eggs. There is one body type, the medulla body type, that needs to eat a vegetable first thing in the morning. The lymph body type is extremely sensitive to a lot of food additives, and this is the type that needs to be very careful about making sure that what they're eating is organic and chemical-free.
This is just a more in-depth system where Carolyn's taken it deeper than just 4 types and gotten more specific and narrowed it down, more individualistic for each person. When she does that, it really hits the nail. So you're not looking at broad food categories, you're looking at a more narrowly personalized category.
Well, it turns out that over the 9-year period that I was giving up meat and giving up butter and giving up this and giving up that, I was making my body completely depleted. And she told me, you have to eat red meat, you have to eat butter, you need lots of oils, all of the things I had given up in pursuit of health. I was adding back to my diet. Not only did I lose weight, all my energy returned. It was fabulous.
I'm 84 years old. I take no prescription drugs. I follow the body type diet, and I feel great.
While exercise is beneficial for all of the 25 different body types, there are certain body types where exercise is absolutely essential because in addition to maintaining the weight and the energy that you're wanting and muscle tone, it also enhances the immune system. There are different body types that will require exercise at different times. The intestinal body type, for example, has a little window which is between 11 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon when their energy is highest, and this is the best time to exercise. If they exercise earlier or later, it takes more energy from the body and will actually put more stress on the system. The adrenal body type is better exercising later in the day because this allows them to get rid of that excess adrenaline that has been accumulating from the stress of the day. The lymph body type is better exercising first thing in the morning as it activates the lymphatic system and gets things going. There are other types, like the thyroid type, where it doesn't really make that much difference. It's kind of a matter of what fits into your schedule. So different body types will find that different forms of exercise will support them best. I've had people read the psychological profile and accuse me of riding around their back pockets for 25 years. The comment is, how can you know me so well? You just met me. This is why there are some people, when they're faced with a situation, will look at it logically and ignore how people are feeling, whereas there are other body types that are focused more on the feeling, the expression, how does this make a person feel.
The personality traits they're dead on. They really are. It's kind of interesting to read them because you get the chance to be a little bit introspective and realize things that you've always known about yourself, and also some things that, oh, maybe I am like that.
Each body type will tend to go with certain core emotional issues, and so sure enough, the core emotional issues are the ones that I have a lot of problems with.
I thought it was really interesting, the emotional profile, which was right on, so strange, and it kind of helped explain a lot about, what I go through during the day.
And it's helped me tremendously in relationships to see that other people are different than you are. It makes you a more compassionate person.
For me personally, I got a sense of personal empowerment through the education and information I learned. For me, knowing my body type and then reading Dr. Mein's profile and dietary recommendations and everything on my body type helped me accept myself and feel like this is just who I am, this is who I'm supposed to be, instead of being, you're too sensitive, you're too this, you're too that. Well, that's just how I am, that's just the traits of how I'm made up. So it helps me deal with them a lot better because I'm accepting them instead of defending them or trying to change them.
Well, here's the return on investment. If you get this book, you're going to learn a lot about what foods to eat and what foods to avoid. That's huge in itself. I'm a nutritionist myself.
When I learned what my body type was, I received my book, and it was really great to see so clearly laid out what diet would be good for me, what exercise is good for me, and especially learn about my emotional characteristics. It was like somebody was reading my story.
The easiest way to determine your body type is go to the website, bodytype.com, where you'll be asked a series of simple questions about physical characteristics that will determine your particular body type. At that time, you will receive an ebook giving you over 50 pages of information for your specific body type. What time of day is best to eat various different foods? When do you eat fruit? When do you eat protein? What food combinations work, as well as sample menus. The menus are designed to enhance what you're eating with the food combinations that will be the most supportive.